Like, I'm always thinking strategically. All three branches have been keeping an eye on me. And they have all three said the same thing, that there's something much darker going on here. Oh, God.
What's goody, what's goody, what's goody? Welcome back to the channel, or if it's your day one here, welcome. I'm going to be your heavily bearded host with the most, the Cholo. Today, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to be tearing down our 206th episode of The Goblin at Lloyd Street. Today's video has been so graciously brought to us by Goblin Records. Make sure you go check out that channel, give them a like and subscribe. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to be tearing down Cyraxx, January 14th, 2026. Proof that the tr0llz truly owns me. Let's make sure we're set at 125 speed. Bang, boom. If we're all ready and buckled up, let's tear it down. Let's get started. I love that there's no progress bar now. I love that I can just pause it like that and there's no progress bar. I love it. It makes it look so much better. Makes the videos look so much better, dude. That's what's up.
What's up, everyone? I'm here today to tell my story about how I've become a victim of online domestic terrorism.
I thought I was going to say domestic violence.
A lot of people think that online terrorism isn't the thing.
Domestic violence is not funny, but if it happened to Rax, yeah, I'd laugh. Who wouldn't? Who wouldn't laugh?
But I'm here to tell you guys, as somebody that has lived through it and is still living through it.
It's still living through it.
It is a very real thing.
Totally, dude. Totally. I bet.
You see, my story starts 7 years ago.
7 long years!
When Music Biz Marty first came across me.
You're just gonna pick ear boogers like that and act like we didn't see you? Brother, ew.
Brother, ew.
Gross.
A live stream that I was doing. He pretended to be a fake person to try to get my attention. He had 2 separate accounts. He had his real account that he uses, and then he made a fake one. And he had one of those little trolls say, hey, dude, like, this guy's not the real Marty. I know the real Marty. And so that whole thing went on. I bought into it, not knowing. You know, at the time, I was just being a genuinely good person, you know. I went looking for the real Music Biz Marty to let him know, hey, you know.
Yeah, he was being a genuinely good person, you guys. Duh.
This dude's pretending to be you. You know, just being nice.
Just being nice.
And at the time, he's like, oh, thanks, you know, whatever. Well, those interactions with him
I'm going to go ahead and say X to doubt. Like the eyebrow suspicion. It's highly suspicious of that last statement.
Became more and more frequent. Little did I know that he was slowly luring me in to a trap. He was luring me into a trap to trust him. He tried befriending me.
Befriending me?
And I started to kind of see through it. You know, I could tell something was up, so I kind of brushed him off. Like, I wasn't an asshole about it. I was kind about it.
I have $100 says you were a straight up asshole the entire time that you were in communication with Marty. That it is what it is. Why would you try to tell us this? I was at home. I was super nice about it. I was like, no, bro. Ugh, fuck you.
You know, I was very kind about it. You know,
I bet you were.
You know, I turned him away gently. You know, kind of telling him, look, dude, like, I'm not interested. Whatever.
Who's believing this, dude? Who's believing this? Seriously, who's believing this?
Well, he didn't like that very much.
Oh, no?
So what he did was he stepped back for a few years and devised a scheme.
What was it you were saying yesterday? You wanted to be hammered. You're talking about or getting slammed by the hammer or taking a hammer. You were doing something with a hammer in your butthole. You remember that yesterday? We remember. But sure, Rax. You turned him away gently. I didn't want his advances. Dickhead.
That would change my entire life.
It would change his entire life.
This man decided to pull a very highly illegal move. And I know people will say, like, oh, what he did is not illegal. That is a fucking lie. Fuck what the government said. What he did is illegal.
Fug what the government said. What he did is illegal. Okay. Yeah. Oh, yep. I'm gonna just let that go.
Morally and emotionally.
Do you realize that morals and emotions have nothing to do with legalities? Did you? You know, morality is not even close to the same thing as legality. Did you know that? I don't know if you knew that. I mean, it's pretty basic stuff, but yeah.
And just in general, what he did is illegal in the eyes of the law in a lot of states. A lot of officers will say that what he did is illegal. Because I didn't take his offer.
Oh my God, we're back to this? We're back to this again. I didn't take the offer. This little girl hit me. I didn't do it. We're back to this. Dude, come on.
He decided to hire somebody who is very much hated on the internet by the name
of Cyrax?
Troll Mafia.
Of Cyrax?
Is Kate Peters, who has a very fucked up history of drug abuse, in and out of court.
You're in and out of dogs, blind kids, your grandma Sally. But okay, yeah, keep comparing.
For many years, lost her kids several times over.
Again, Rax, I said this yesterday. I don't care. Don't care what anybody else did. I don't care. You, Rax, you are the target here. You're never going to get those crosshairs off of your back. Well, look at what they did. They're bad people too. I don't care. Maybe they are. You're the one trying to fuck little kids.
To the state.
Whatever.
And did a lot of unbecoming things to garner attention.
Oh my God. Unbecoming things to garner attention. Like going ass to mouth with a Sharpie marker? Like scraping the poop off of it with your teeth as you suck it? Oh, okay. Those types of unbecoming things. Remember when you ate your own DNA out of your hand? Remember that? The internet remembers, Chance. The internet remembers.
In essence, you could say she was an attention seeker. And she would do anything she could to get attention. Yeah. She didn't care whether it was good.
Sounds familiar.
Or bad. She did not care.
Dude.
And so what he did...
The gulp.
...was he devised a plan after I turned him down over the years. And what I mean by turning him down, there was a point in time where after he tried to be nice to me, he tried to make a pass at me in that way, as in a romantic pass at me, and I turned him down. Because I'm not gay, I'm not bisexual, I'm straight.
But I think Blind Billy might have something to say about that, Chance.
You know? And at the time, I had a girlfriend who everybody knows was Heather. The same Heather that nobody liked. The same one that quote-unquote died, who personally I think is fucking alive.
She kissed you, Rax. The teeth that are going to kill you killed her. We saw her almost throw up in her mouth when she gave you a little... Like, whose reaction is that when they kiss their significant other instantly to just... Yeah, okay.
But that's for another video. But after I turned him down, after he made a pass at me, he got angry.
Ew, dude.
Because I turned him away.
You know we heard you burp, right? We can hear you.
So he hired Mass Troll Mafia to do something very illegal and very...
Oh, it's very illegal, guys. It's very illegal.
He hired Mass Troll Mafia to do an illegal thing on me.
You said that.
Now, in the eyes of the law, if you approach that person first.
If you approach them.
Like, say that you're doing a sting on somebody, like, prime example. Take one of the most famous on YouTube, EDP. EDP approached his victims first. National Mafia didn't do that. she approached me first. Tricked me into thinking that she was of age. Tricked me into sending certain photos. And then sent a photo of, at the time, who I believed to be an of-age female. Little did I know that later on down the line, that photo she sent, I would soon find out, was her 15-year-old fucking daughter, who was 15 at the time, and pretend to be under.
Yeah, If I say the things that are on my mind, my video is going to get demonetized. My channel is going to get demonetized. In Minecraft, the things that my character would love to do to yours, Chance. In Minecraft, oh, the violence that I would show you. If I let myself ramble, I'm going to get my channel in trouble. Let's just breathe and watch.
Her age, right after. Right after she sent that photo, she went in and changed her fucking age. And sadly enough, she got away with it before I could screenshot anything. And as a result,
Dude.
I got labeled as... Cops came out, talked to me. I showed them the screenshots, and they said that I'm not... Well, because of that, I ended up getting harassed a lot. And it started out with little things. You know, it started out with stupid, snarky comments. You know, people just talking shit. You know, just stupid shit.
You are stupid shit,
but
Chance.
Then Tibbs TV came along after several years and decided to befriend me. Little did I know that that was a setup.
Little did I know, little did I know, little did I know, little did I know, everything is little did I know. I was being set up. Little did I know. I'm the victim. Little did... This is why I need a wooden desk. This is why I need a wooden desk so I can go, and I can bang my fist down and it's okay. Because if I do that now, I'm going to break my stupid cheap plastic desk. It's going to break. My laptop's going to fall. It's going to be a whole problem. I know you guys feel this frustration. I can't be the only one. I can't be.
He...
You know what?
Tried to set up a sting...
Let's see who's watching and who's listening. Y'all know what time it is.
On me, and I caught the guy that was trying to do it. And I told the guy, like, dude, I know you're of age. I know you're not a fucking kid. What the fuck do you want? Needless to say, Tibbs TV didn't give a fuck about the details, about what I had done, about how I was catching somebody trying to do an illegal sting operation.
So you were trying to do an illegal sting operation on someone who was trying to do an illegal sting operation, but only theirs is illegal and yours is okay. Did I understand that correctly? Is that what you're trying to say here? Okay.
He didn't care. So what did he do?
I don't know what.
He let me be for a while.
Oh, okay.
For about 3 or 4 days. And then he came back and decided to blackmail me. After my own dad had sat there and in front of over 1,000 people disowned me on a live stream.
Ha!
Tibbs TV sat right there and blackmailed me and said...
It's wild that you think that dude's actually your dad. No, I don't think that dude wants anything to do with you, stupid.
Either I hand over all my info that I had at the time to him, and I admit to being a... Or he was going to take everything that he had, give it to my dad and his wife, and use it against me to help them sue me for defamation of character and slander when I did nothing wrong.
Okay, so if you did nothing wrong, there's no evidence. So what was he going to blackmail you with? Stupid. So fucking stupid. Dude, you make me feel dumb.
And me being scared, not knowing what to do.
There was nothing to do. There was nothing to do. What were you afraid of? You did nothing wrong. You said it, Chance. You're the one that said, I did nothing wrong. What were you being blackmailed with then? Because that's how blackmail works. You do something, somebody finds out that you've done this nasty, horrible deed that you're trying to keep a secret, and they tell you, oh, hey, I know this about you. I'm going to let this information out unless you do this. That's how blackmail works. If they don't have anything on you, there is zero leverage, stupid. Oh my God, you make me feel dumb.
I gave him what he wanted out of pure fear. Because I didn't know what he was capable of.
Well, then you're stupid.
And I figured that maybe if I gave him what he wanted, he would go away. Well,
yeah, that's how that works. Yeah, that's how that works.
He didn't go away. He made his own little channel and he kept on doing shit. And I eventually began to ignore it. And so the harassment continued with people sending people to my house, sending stuff to my house. Up until last year, when Music Biz Marty had passed away from a fentanyl overdose. And then William Glory Hole took over as the head of the trolling community, like of that branch. And needless to say, William's been ruthless. He's been doing nothing but fear-mongering. He has openly told me to my face that I am not allowed to make money, nor am I allowed to earn a living, and that he will do whatever it takes to keep me from making a living.
Okay.
He's openly admitted to stealing my music and my content on several occasions.
And so have I. Big whoop. So have a lot of people. Who cares? What are you whining about? I mean, you've literally done everything that you're whining and crying about right now. So what?
And has been getting away with it. Every time I try to make money, they falsely report whatever I'm on to get me shut down. These people have even gone as far as shooting at me.
Oh.
To try to kill me on multiple occasions.
Remember, I'm going to keep reminding you guys, one of those attempts on his life was this. He went to the mall and it was cold. I know.
Which police did absolutely nothing about. The police here have labeled me and my family as 43s, which means mentally disturbed, and we're not. There is a very fucking real situation going on.
43, baby!
William has also coordinated attacks against my home by having jars of paint dropped on our house. And even going as far as having an IED, or more commonly known as an improvised explosive device, sent to my house in the form of an Xbox One.
That would have been so sweet. That thing would have went off in your face, just kablooey. Oh, that would have made so many people's day. You don't know how happy that would have made so many people, Chance, if you were actually, genuinely, truly holding on to a real IED when it detonated. I would celebrate, ooh, baby, I would celebrate good times, come on, like that. I'm sorry I made you guys listen to me singing. That was awful. I'm so sorry.
They've even sent a dead baby pig still in the mother's fetal sac, beheaded animals to my house. And as of recently, they have, as of last year, like late last year, they pretended to have a court case against them. And William showed up to my house, tricked me into signing something that I thought was for the lawyer, which it turned out it wasn't.
You didn't read it? You didn't read this supposed document that you just signed willy-nilly? You're just like, oh no, here, bro, yeah, cool, I got you, bro. It's They tricked me, you guys. They tricked me. I'm so fucking stupid. They tricked me. I didn't read the document. I thought. I hate you so much. So much. So much.
He pretended to be a government official or somebody that like deals with, you know, picking up and collecting evidence.
Picking up and collecting evidence, you know, yeah. You know you've made 0 cents this entire video, right?
And so once he collected everything, and I signed my name on that slip, not knowing what was going on.
When I signed my name on that slip, and I didn't know what was going on, I had no idea. I didn't know.
The very next day during the Zoom call.
Yeah. What happened? What happened?
Halfway through the proceedings.
What happened?
They showed a video of him burning over $4,000 in electronics of my personal belonging.
That you willingly gave over, right? Right. Okay. Continue.
And those
Dude, what is that face that he does? They were my items. Little did I know, he burnt my Xbox. Little did I know. What are you doing?
items were a Nintendo Wii, an Xbox One S, an Xbox 360, a 2 terabyte hard drive that a personal friend sent to me to use for my music and whatever I was doing.
Sure.
They also burned a computer that was worth $150 that I had bought myself when I first got paid out by Twitch.
Again, I said this so many times. It was $150. I bought it with my own big boy money. So you're telling us nothing else that you own, nothing else, no other possession you have was bought by you with your big boy dollars. Sally had to buy it, right? It all came from Sally's wallet. It's Sally's debit card. It had nothing to do with you. But you're most mad about a $150 laptop that you bought with your own money. Do you know how incredibly stupid it would sound if I walked around and I said, hey guys, look at this microphone that I bought with my money. Hey guys, look at the laptop that I'm filming on right now that I bought with my money. Also, do you guys see the light on my face and this headset I'm wearing? I bought these with my money. No shit, I bought it with... How else would you get it? What the fuck? Chance? God!
And they also burned a computer that was gifted to me by a very close friend of mine that was worth over $1,000.
Oh, I bet. I bet it was.
And I watched that stuff be torched.
I want to be torched.
And let me tell you, it killed me.
Did it? I'm glad.
It fucking killed me.
I'm glad it hurt.
And as of recently...
I'm glad it hurt, and I really hope it was... I hope it was equivalent to a swift kick in the nutsack. That's what I hope that was for you.
Their worst one yet hit hard like a truck. They had this girl named Cassandra pretend to be my girlfriend. Pretend she wanted to be with me.
But you vetted her, remember? You didn't care that she was a troll. You loved her, remember? You told us this. That you were going to turn her from the troll side to your side, remember? You told us this.
For a while, you know, we weren't. Little did I know that was all a stage setup.
Little did I know. Little did I know. Little did I know. I was being set up yet again. Little did I know.
My property. You see, it was around Christmas time this year. Well, last year now. It was around Christmas time. And she had sent me a gift that I had gotten here about a week and a half from what she originally planned. So I opened it up, and it was a brand new wheel rig. And me being excited, and me not thinking anything of it.
Yeah?
I went and I plugged it in.
Yeah? And what happened?
Because I was going to give Cassandra my old wheel rig so she can use it.
Are you made her buy you a new one and you're going to give her your junk leftover turds? Wow. What a good man. What an example of what a real man is.
Until we can get both me and her a proper setup, because she wanted to get into racing, which I was honestly, as a guy, I was ecstatic. I'm like, yo, like she actually wants to get into this. This is cool.
This is cool, guys.
So,
it's cool.
I explained to her, like, hey, I'll package everything up. Whenever, you get down here for New Year's, I can hand you everything, and that's fine. And then I can use my new one. Well, when I plugged it in, after I got done unplugging my old rig.
Yeah? What happened?
I went to plug it into the back of my Xbox, like you normally would do.
Yes, get on with it. What happened?
And what happened next would make my stomach sink.
What happened?
Because I had just bought that Xbox Series X that I have.
What happened?
I just bought that a few weeks ago for $700. Because
Wait. What do you mean you just bought that? Because you're not saying, I just bought that with my own hard-earned money, because that's how you phrase everything that you supposedly buy with your supposed money, is, I bought it with my own money. And you're not saying that right now. So whose $700 was it, Chance?
my ex Jackie sent me $700 to buy a new Xbox.
There it is.
And when I plugged it in, I figured maybe that it was overpowered, that she had gotten the wrong model, or whatever, because that can happen. If you have a device that's too powerful for the Xbox, it won't work. Like, prime example, I go to plug in my old school arcade controller-based wheel.
Guys, I apologize for the lag in the video. This is all on Rax. It's his turd quality recording that we're watching, so be mad at him.
And I go to plug the mic and headset in, it's all good. But the minute that I go to plug the camera in to live stream on Twitch, the console shuts off until I unplug the camera from the back.
Uh-oh. And what happened?
And at first I thought that's what was going on. I figured maybe it was just a little too powerful, whatever. Well, little did I know that it was bricked. And when that happened, I broke down into tears.
You cried?
Because I had just bought this thing. And it was destroyed.
You cried?
And this right here.
You cried?
This right here is all that's left of it.
That's
This is all that's left of my Xbox. Just an empty
Look at that.
shell.
Good. Good. That's what you get, pedophile. That's what you get. You cried?
Bricked. Not able to be used anymore,
bricked.
nor able to be repaired.
It's bricked forever, guys. It's bricked. Oh, that's gonna make my cheeks, that's gonna make them hurt from smiling. Ah.
And more recently, before that, about a week and a half prior to that, another troll by the name of CVG decided to climb up on top of our neighbor's roof and shine a green laser through my window.
Again, we heard you burp, Chance. We can hear you.
And at first I thought I was staring at the game thinking like, oh, maybe it's just whatever, but no. It was him, so I went downstairs.
Again, dude, we can hear you.
Mom and Ed know. Nobody was there. So me and Ed come back inside after we go to look. And me and Ed Ed was sitting down. I went towards the kitchen. And then my mom was shutting not the iron rod bar door, but the main door. Because she knows how to get it shut, because our door has a hard time shutting sometimes. And she knows.
And mom knows how to shut it. The door has a hard time shutting?
How to get it better than me or Ed does.
It's a door. It has a doorknob. Are you telling us that you struggle with doorknobs? You can't shut the door. You can shut your bedroom door when you want to do your little nasty goblin business, but you can't shut the front door for mom? What a giant piece of shit.
Well, the minute that she shuts it and she steps back away, she's standing there for about, I'd say, like 5 seconds. We hear something hit the porch, like a bunch of rocks. Like how gravel sounds when it hits the porch. And we're thinking, okay, that's weird. Maybe somebody threw rocks at our house or something, whatever, okay?
Oh, that's weird.
Well, Mom opens up the door and finds that they had shattered out the top window or the top pane of glass to our front door. Completely shattered.
Okay.
A couple of days later,
You gonna tell us how?
they broke out the back glass to...
I guess we're gonna have no idea. I guess it was a mystery glass breaking. I don't know. I don't know.
my mom and stepdad Ed's van. And this isn't the first time they had done this neither. A couple years prior to that, they had thrown a brick through the windshield of my mom's Kia to where we had to replace the windshield, to where we barely had a Christmas that year.
You guys heard it. Till we barely had a Christmas that year. Because he says, we had to replace that windshield. When it's his mother's car, his mother's money, his mother's replacement, we had to spend that money, and then we didn't have much of a Christmas. You're almost 40, Chance. Get a job. Do something. Why do you think it's still Sally's job to provide fun-filled Christmases with presents for you? Nobody does. My son wants a fun, present-filled Christmas? Sure. He's 8. That's what 8-year-olds want. That's awesome when you're 8. You're almost 40. You are... It's the halfway point, dude. I can't. I need a break. You guys have earned it. I've earned it. Let's go. You guys know what time it is. Come on. Poot. Let's get back to it.
And all that went down. And then New Year's rolled around. And me and Cassandra were talking about, her going down here for New Year's. Because she was going to meet me at the mall and we were going to come back here to my place, so I can introduce her to Mom and Ed and, me and her could get a place of our own for, New Year's and spend New Year's together. We were going to get a motel or something, which I was all for. I was ecstatic. I was excited. Little did I know that was all a lie.
Ew. Gross.
They tricked me into going out to the mall. I got to the mall. A couple of my friends FaceTimed me on my phone, said she was kidnapped, showed me the video and everything, and at the time I thought it was real. So I went looking for help.
That's not what happened, Chance. That's not what happens. Excuse me. That's not what happened. That's not what you told us happened. You saw her get kidnapped. You chased the van. Remember? That's what you told us. I don't know what you're saying right now, but that's what you told us. Remember? That's the story. You chased the van, even though you had hired a team of ex-Marine mercenaries that were going to keep her safe. That they were trained to go. They were boots on the ground. They were ready for. They were war ready. That's what you. These are your words. You said this, and somehow whoever in the white van managed to get Cassandra away from your specialized team of mercs. And you said you saw her go into the van and you chased her, remember? You didn't get the license plate even though you were chasing it for like 30 seconds, you said. But yeah, you chased the van, so you didn't get a phone call that she was saying that she was kidnapped. That's not what happened. You chased the van. You saw it. Remember?
I went looking for her. I did everything I could. And I never found her. They stranded up there at the mall for over 4.5 hours. Left me to die.
You're at the mall.
To where I had to go find a officer that was sitting across the street to help me get back home. 4.5 hours of being stuck up at the mall. Both.
And I might have died. Imagine being smug because you got stuck at the mall and you're too much of a dumbass to figure out your own way home. I got stuck at the mall and almost died. It was cold outside. I could have starved. Wish you would have starved.
Both inside and out looking for help. At the time thinking that my fiance at the time, my now ex, had been kidnapped.
I don't know if she got kidnapped, dog. I think she just getting a train ran. Just being honest with you.
And so I made a report to the police.
Because in all fairness, any self-respecting woman, she's going to choose that choo-choo train over one night with Rax. Any day of the week. That's the same choice. Choo-choo train, a moment of love with Rax. Everyone's taking the train. All day. All day, dude.
And in the back of my mind, I did keep in mind that it could be a troll, but I wasn't. In my mind, I overrode that. I was thinking, like, why would somebody joke about that? Why would somebody pretend to be kidnapped? That didn't make sense to me.
That didn't make sense to me.
Well, thankfully, the officer helped me to get to a bus. And that bus got me back home.
Ew.
Little did I know that the next day would roll around, I would find out that it was all a setup. And that they tricked me into going up there so that I could be followed and killed.
Ew.
And
I saw this in the comments of yesterday's video. Casually slicks back scabs. Just.
When I found that out, my stomach sank.
My stomach sank.
These people have not only done all of this shit, they have faked Facebook accounts of me, made a Facebook of over 9,000 people dedicated to harassing me. They've even gone as far as cutting our cable to where we've had to have cable people out here several times to replace the wire, which, by the way, is a federal offense. What? Because when you cut someone's internet line, you're not only fucking with a government business who is paid through the government to do what they do, but you're...
Wait, what? Do what? What are you talking about? You're not now. You're messing with a government business that they get paid by the government to do what they're doing. The internet, guys. The internet provider. They're paid by the government.
You're also fucking with that person's property. These people have...
It's not your property. It is not your property, Chant. Okay.
They, at one point, did a DDoS attack on my gaming PC that's worth over $1,000. One of the ones that was destroyed. To where...
Fun fact, guys, I was looking at desktop computers the other day, just kind of looking, just kind of give myself an idea of what it's going to run me when I eventually switch to a wooden desk and go with the desktop computer. And I'm just kind of getting a rough estimate for myself. And if you're telling us that you've got a gaming computer worth $1,000, just to going off my research I did the other day for a few minutes, okay, what you got the... I don't, that's nothing. Gaming computers are thousands and thousands of dollars. If you want to go really high end and get some good quality stuff, you're going to drop $6,000 comfortably. Easily. Dude, it's not that hard to get to that price range. Well outside of my pocket range. I was thinking more, around the ballpark of 22, 25 ish, but that's going to be getting anxious talking about it. I'm going to spend a few $1,000. Yes, I realize this. I know that. Him bragging that $1,000 on a gaming PC, it's just, shut the fuck up. I guess that's my whole point in all this. If you have $1,000 gaming PC, I don't care, dude. If you like it, whatever. I don't care. Eat shit, Chance. That's all I'm trying to get to. That's the whole point I'm trying to make. Eat shit.
I could not do anything. They were in my computer and I couldn't get them out.
Oh, really?
To where they bricked it to where I was getting no signal or power from the motherboard or the graphics card. It was completely shot, bricked, done in.
Cool. That's good.
And they unfortunately did the same thing to my PC that I bought.
Why do you make the distinction? They did it to the PC that I bought too. Not just the one that Sally bought me because fuck Sally. If it's her money, fuck her. But I paid for this one. It's crazy that you don't have the gravity to see what a piece of shit you are when you say the things that you say. It is mind-boggling. Like when your thoughts get all trapped like in a bottle.
And they've done all kinds of just highly illegal things. Everything from breaking into Microsoft, pretending to be a Microsoft worker to steal my Microsoft account that I've not been able to get back, to committing several hundreds of counts of copyright infringement. They have, like I said, tried to kill me on multiple occasions, had me brutally beaten, physically, by Music Biz Marty when he was alive. They've tried to have me...
Did you say they had you brutally beaten? Hang on. We need to go back. All right, let's try again.
Brutally beaten. They have,
try again.
Like I said, tried to kill me on multiple occasions. Had me brutally beaten, physically, by Music Biz Marty.
Nobody had you brutally beaten physically by Music Biz Marty. Shouts out to our boy, The Business. We miss you, big dog. Nobody had you brutally beaten. You went over there and you initiated a fist fight and got your ass kicked. That's what happened. You got big brothered. You got made to look like a little bitch.
When he was alive. They've tried to have me kidnapped at one point.
I gotta say that would be funnier more than anything, just to see Cyraxx get kidnapped.
Thankfully, the people that did try to kidnap me that were in an RV, they ended up getting arrested a couple miles up the road after they left here. Because of these people, I ended up in jail. I've lost my ability to be able to get a regular job, to be able to make money. Because according to William Gloryhole, I'm not allowed to make a living.
Oh my God.
I'm not allowed to have money. I'm not allowed to earn a living.
So because somebody says that's just the rules you follow now? Okay. You walking excuse. Yeah, sure.
The only thing he wants for me is to either be in prison or die.
We all want that. We all want that for you.
These people have stolen stuff off our porch and sold it for auction.
Ha!
To make money.
Ha!
These people have stolen hundreds of dollars worth of music that I've created.
Yeah.
And resold it.
Let's give a shout out. Excuse me. Let's give a shout out to Wance Chilkins, who is an actual established music artist with known hits such as Street Racing Scene. Banger. Absolute banger. Shouts out to Wance Chilkins. Chance, stop trying to take Wance's spotlight, dude. Come, that's a dick move. It's a dick move.
These people, every time I go to make like a brand new shop, a brand new Twitch, or a brand new kick, they mass report me and get me shut down. Every day and night, I have to sleep with one eye open.
Day and night.
Constantly looking out my window. Constantly on the lookout. These people have done so much illegal shit that it's insane.
It's insane.
These people in my family.
Remember that time that you raped a blind kid? The internet remembers. Remember that time that you're not allowed to be around the family dogs? Both of them? We remember. Internet doesn't forget.
Many times. At one point, they swatted me to the point to where police showed up in force with pistols, shotguns, and AR-15s in hand.
Why couldn't those have been the dudes that were like itchy on the trigger finger? Why couldn't they have been the ones that come in and were like, oh, discharge, boop, 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 boop. Target on go, target on go. Like, why couldn't we have had that? Why couldn't there have been an incident at 339? We all would have loved that. We all would have loved that. Those cops would have got a raise, dude. They would have got celebrated. Go in there, go into 339 with itchy trigger fingers. Yeah, dude, you're coming out a hero. Absolutely.
Pointed right out of my head. Ready to shoot me at a moment's notice if I made one wrong move.
What a lucky dude. What a lucky dude. How we all would have loved to be in that same scenario in Minecraft. In Minecraft. But ooh, to get that specific quest in Minecraft, ooh, I would smash that quest. I would do it so good.
These people have spread so many lies and rumors about me that the rumors and the lies are starting to become truth in their eyes, and it's not the truth. These people have made fake Discord accounts of me, making me look like a not. These people have made several fake Facebook accounts of me. These people have even made video games with my face and image and voice and likeness, along with my family. These people have even gone as far as making merchandise and selling merchandise.
Don't forget, I've made over 200 videos on you, so.
With my face and image and likeness.
With my face and image.
All the way down to an animated series on YouTube with me and my family and everything that we've been through.
That's a good series, too. That's a good one.
What the series is based around.
That's a good one.
My family can't afford a lawyer.
You told us, like, what was it, 2 or 3 days ago in our video, or our video from what, Wednesday or Tuesday, whenever it came out? You told us that you had a legitimate legal team. Chance, it's in the video. It wasn't yesterday's, it was the day before. It had to have been the day before's, I think. No, you know what? I don't know. It was either episode 204 or 205 of The Goblin at Lloyd Street. But you said you had a legitimate legal team. So which is it? Do you or don't you? I mean, we already know you do not have a retainer fee, much less any lawyer on planet Earth's hourly. Guaranteed you don't have that. There's no way you could ever cover it. So, were you lying then or are you lying now? You're lying both times, but just eat shit, dude. Just eat shit.
We have no money.
No money?
At all.
At all?
Police here have labeled my family as 43s, saying that we're mentally disturbed and that there's nothing going on when there is. William Glory Hole is illegally obtaining body cam footage from Akron PD.
That's publicly available information to the public. Stupid. Okay.
And then posting it online. I have lost several YouTube channels that have had well over 1,000 subscribers.
Good.
Because of him.
Good. Look like you're gonna
I've lost everything because of this man.
Looks like he's gonna cry. God, I love it when he cries. Oh, it makes me so happy, dude. It makes my day when he cries.
And his friends, Southern Harlot, N-Word Boy, and Stevie G. I've lost everything because of this man. And my family doesn't know what to do. We can't afford a lawyer. We don't have money. I can't get a job because every time I try to get a job, they do a background check and they see what's been going on with me and they don't want to hire me because they see me as a liability. I don't have a phone. I have no bank account, no Cash App, no PayPal, nothing. I literally have nothing because of these people. And all I want is to get my life back so I can make an honest living doing what I love for the real fans, for the people that genuinely enjoy what I do. So I can do my job as a man.
Why do you think you're going to do your job as a man? You've never once done your job as a man. You're not a man. What are you talking about?
And when I say as a man, I mean as a 35-year-old man who should be working and doing content creating and music and doing tours and shows and hanging out with friends and family and meeting some of the most amazing fans around the world. I should be doing that right now, but I'm not.
You had one of those right. You should be working, dipshit. Traveling the world doing shows. Amber Reed delusion. Amber Reed level delusion. This is 650 pounds thinking that you are a skinny girl when you get down to 280. That's this level of delusion. Delulu.
And it's all because of William and his goal.
And yes, you guys can sometimes find me over in Gore World. Yes. I frequent over there. At times, I have bursts. Where I haven't been over there in about a month, but I'm kind of getting the hankering. I'm going to have to go see what's going on over there with Big Back Amber. I'm going to see what's happening.
To keep me held down.
Keep me held down,
to keep me from making money by fear-mongering friends, family, anybody they can to stay away from me. They'll do whatever it takes to make that happen because they don't care. They don't care about the laws. They don't care about
what laws?
Money, clicks, and views. They don't care if it's legal or illegal. They will do whatever they want. And it makes me sick.
You realize that you say that you're above the law. The law can't touch you. You can do what you said that like yesterday. You said that about the Akron PD. They can't touch me. I do what I want. I have dirt on them and there's a lawsuit, so they can't touch me. Did you forget? Because again, the internet didn't. Internet doesn't forget.
But I hope that you guys understand just what I've been through now. All these videos of me raging out and getting angry, those weren't for show. Those were very real fits of rage and anger. Because I wanted everything to stop, and it wasn't stopping. I was being attacked. I was being harassed.
It wasn't stopping.
And yes, I'll admit, I have flashed Marty and a whole bunch of people on their own live streams several hundreds of times. But you know what?
Hundreds.
I didn't have a choice because Akron PD lets my family to fend for ourselves.
You didn't have a choice? You didn't have a choice. You didn't have a choice but to pull your pud on a YouTube live stream. Publicly available platform that children use. That was your answer? Yeah. Yep.
By labeling us as 43s when we're not. Essentially leaving my family to fight for our fucking self.
As you should.
With
As you
no
should.
help at all whatsoever.
Good. That's the way it should be. How close are we? 2 minutes left. Okay.
And it's fucking disgusting at what these people in APD have done. It really is.
It really is.
But I hope that you guys understand now what's really going on. All this shit that's out there about me being... Oh, Chance has a preteen Discord server. No, I don't. I don't even have a Discord anymore. I deleted my Discord a few weeks ago because I don't use Discord like that.
I highly doubt that. Highly doubt that. And the eyebrow suspicion is very suspicious, again, about that last statement. Super suspicious.
And the email that the trolls were using was one of the emails that was on my phone that had gotten stolen that I don't have access to anymore. I have no access to the email, to the phone number, nothing.
Yep, totally.
But I hope that this explains a lot.
Hope it explains a lot.
For you guys that don't know my story, that don't know what I went through. But I hope now that you guys see exactly what I went through.
We see what you went through? I was abused as a kid. That's what I went through. Do you see me sitting here whining, crying, being a little bitch about it? I dealt with it. It was hard. It was the worst time of my life. But I cannot and I will not let that control or dictate what I do today. I'm in control. I control everything around me. Not the things that happened to me 30 years ago or 25 years ago or whatever. Stop pretending to be a victim. Because even to those of us who were actual victims, we see your bullshit, Chance. It's unbecoming. It's cowardly. For anyone that doesn't know the whole deep story, a lot of things happened to me as a kid. Probably there's a good reason in there why I turned into a teenage drug addict and so on and so forth. We can talk more about that on live stream, but you can't use that to let yourself be a victim and let it cripple you. And I can't do good because somebody touched me when I was a kid. That fucking sucks. That's awful that happened to you. But do not let that be a reason that you're a fucking failure now. The fuck is wrong with you?
And that online digital terrorism is a very real thing.
Eat shit.
It's a very real thing that no one deserves to go through.
You do. You deserve it. Nova deserves it. Daniel Larson deserves it.
So,
Chris Chan deserves it.
I'll see you guys later.
I hope not.
Peace.
Peace. Well, my God, ladies and gentlemen, we did it. We got through it. That was awful. It was stupid, but we are done. Top to bottom, left to right, front to back, inside and out, 150 million bajillion completo. We are done. We did it. Ladies and gentlemen, if you made it this deep into the video, thank you so very, very much. To all my members out there, thank you, bitches. I love and I appreciate you, bitches. It's very clear that without you, bitches, the lights here at Bearded Studios are most certainly going to be shut off. Let's go ahead and get on back to the video so we can get it wrapped up. That was kind of a long one. It wasn't super bad. A little frustrating. And I say this all the time. That's why I won't do these by myself, just for the enjoyment of it. I'm not going to watch them. I'm not going to listen to them. No, it's got to be on stream or for a video with you guys. That's what it's got to be. It takes a village. It takes team. It takes a village. It takes a team, because teamwork makes that dream work, baby. If you are new here, thank you for checking out the channel in this video. It's so greatly appreciated. If you are one of my OGs, it's already very well known that I love and appreciate all you bitches. If you want to check out my channel memberships, feel free, but don't feel pressured. They're there. If you want to, cool. If not, it's all good. I think I've said everything that I need to say. Ladies and gentlemen, I will see you all in the next, not video, because live stream is tomorrow night. So I will see you all in tomorrow night's live stream and back Tuesday, and I'm back again in next Tuesday's video. I'll see you guys tomorrow evening. Have a great rest of your day.